Jaws, I'm going to ask this question to Sirianni at 8:40 when he joins us. I want to put it to you, and you didn't experience this too much as a player because you played every week. I mean, you literally set the record for consecutive games played, but you've, seen it all. What do you think the value of rest is that will help the Eagles versus San Fran? There's no mathematical equation, but to those that are frustrated that he sat the starters, how would you try to quantify the impact that rest can have to help the Eagles?
You really can't quantify it. It's physical and mental. I think players, understand that when they get some time off, it freshens up their body. You can't say quantify it, but you know how you feel. And I can only go on my 17 years as an NFL quarterback and say, when I had time off and I came back, I felt better. My arm felt better. There was a little quick twitch in the arm. Just your overall feeling was better. So I think it was the right decision. Now, originally, I thought rest, but the concern was we had a shot for that number 2 seed.
Yeah.
And that kind of caused me a little bit of pause. But I think at the end of the day, rest was more important, especially after I heard what Kyle Shanahan said last week as well. That was their game against Seattle was like their Super Bowl. They needed not necessarily to win the game. Obviously, that's the most important, but they needed rest. They're a beat-up football team, and they felt rest was more important for them. That's why they wanted to get the bye week.
Yeah.
They didn't get it. They're coming to Philadelphia with a banged-up, beat-up football team.
Why not straddle the fence more, Jaws, and play some starters? Like guys, some key starters or guys who, I don't know.
Well, who, Sean?
Straddle the fence.
In that scenario, who?
Those are
guys
hard choices. I trust Nick, and I trust the medical staff, and I trust the players' input. Nick has always been a guy that is very inclusive in making these kinds of decisions. We may not know all the decisions that he makes because it's none of our business, but he's a very inclusive guy. We know the owner and the general manager are very, very active making these decisions.
Yeah.
So I'd hate to lay it just at Nick. These are organizational decisions, and let's be real
True.
here. I trust what they've done.